What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil, that's Sam.
Hey guys.
And we're checking out Frank Zappa for the first time on the channel today. We've got through 1,300, 1,400 videos. Have not gotten to Frank Zappa yet.
We have not.
And this has been requested in the comments a few times, but we just hadn't gotten around to it in terms of Frank yet. But somebody came through and helped the community out. And that was who, Samantha?
This is a special request from Mark.
Mark was saying the community's going to be happy that I requested some Frank Zappa, let me tell you. And it was probably overdue. Apparently he's a guitar virtuoso, and he's pretty renowned in terms of guitar capabilities.
Yeah, I was saying that the little bit of research we did, that he was one of the most serious artists to come out of the rock and roll kind of prime time. So
died pretty early of prostate cancer, unfortunately, in 1993. And I had heard his name thrown around in the comments, but I had no idea he'd already passed away. And so
apparently in that time he came out with 60 albums, which is wild.
Incredible. 60 albums in such a short period of time. And apparently he has a lot of satire associated with his lyrics, and he combines that in his compositions with some pretty extravagant work. So excited to see what this is all about. All the hype around Frank, and you know nothing about him as much as I do, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever heard of him. So I mean, don't come for me, but there's a lot of people I've never heard of, and then until this channel. So
yeah, and so if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you want to download the song and add it to your playlist, you can check the description down below. We always have the links for the artist and the song down below. And we have the original YouTube link that we're using down below as well, because we'd like to support all the content that we react to. So hit that like button for us, guys. Leave us a comment. Tell us about Frank Zappa so we can learn a little bit more. But it's time we learn about I'm the Slime. What a name that is, right? I'm the Slime. It's like a Halloween costume right there.
I was just thinking of that. Like, that's very like Halloween-esque to me.
Let's go. We're getting right into it. Okay.
I am gross and perverted. I'm obsessed and deranged. I have existed for years, but very little has changed. I'm the tool of the government and industry too, for I am destined to rule and regulate you. I may be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away. I make you think I'm delicious with the stuff that I say. I'm the best you can get. Have you guessed me yet? I'm the slime oozing out from your TV set. You will obey me while I lead you and eat the garbage that I feed you until the day that we don't need you. Don't go for help, no one will heed you. Your mind is totally controlled. It has been stuffed into my mold, and you will do as you are told until the rights to you are sold.
Spitting bars there.
Yeah, he was right at the forefront with those lyrics. We got a wet vocal, we got a wet sound, we got really heavy kick drum in the beginning was setting the tone early on, and then we just exploded with this full instrumental section, and then we had Frank getting into those satirical lyrics that we mentioned in the beginning.
He definitely has that very like creepy kind of voice that he's using.
Yeah, and I think it's supposed to be that way. I mean, I'm the Slime. We mentioned Halloween, kind of spooky essence, right?
He's terms like oozing and
yeah, and I think it's supposed to be this spooky, you know, the monster that's
Like, I'm
there
coming for
lingering in
you.
the dark.
Yeah.
When
Well,
we-
not so much in the dark because it's front and center on your television screen, but
Right. So, I think brainwashing, mainstream media could be classified in some respects today as to that.
slime.
Very interesting that we have Frank talking about this 20, I was about to say 20 years ago. What planet am I living on? 50 years ago. And, it's very interesting to have him speaking about this subject so long ago, and it's so relevant today.
Yeah. If anything, it's probably just become more relevant.
Especially for what even we've encountered on the channel ourselves
Yeah.
recently, with some unfortunate restrictions happening to us because we didn't, maybe comply with the rules, so to speak.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that, at this time it would have probably been mostly focused on, like you said, your television set, but now that's expanded out to social media platforms too, right?
Yeah, social media platforms are really the driver of it now. So very, very cool. A little mix there. Let's get back into it and we'll add some closing thoughts.
I'm the tool of the government and industry too, for I am destined to rule and regulate you. I may be vile and pernicious, but you can't look away. I make you think I'm delicious with the stuff that I say. I'm the best you can get. Have you guessed me yet? I'm the slime oozing out from your TV set. You will obey me while I lead you and eat the garbage that I feed you until the day that we don't need you. Don't go for help, no one will heed you. Your mind is totally controlled. It has been stuffed into my mold, and you will do as you are told until the rights to you are sold.
That's right, folks. Don't touch that dial.
Well, I am the slime from the video, moving along on the living room floor. I am the slime from the video. Can't stop the slime, people look at me go. I am the slime from the video, moving along on the living room floor. I am the slime from the video. Can't stop the slime, people look at me go.
We're just going to fade out the solo here. Really a very unique composition. Kind of solidifies what we were reading, is that Frank does his own thing, not really like another artist.
Yeah.
It was very much full of energy, hard-hitting drums, pretty quick pace. In there with his guitar solo at the end, which had a lot
I
of
really
energy.
liked the guitar solo in
Yeah,
there.
it was great. I mean, Mark had said that his guitar solos are not the extended solos, but this one was actually a little bit of an exception. So I'm assuming that other songs from Frank, he actually has shorter solos in them, which on this one, I was hoping for a little bit longer of a solo. So I
know.
guess he just gets into those pockets very, very neatly and technically sound, and, kind of combines that with this other full composition that he provided here with the brass section, all that, right?
Yeah, and I feel like it had a lot of great contrast. Like you had his portion where he was using this like darker, like we said, a little bit more like kind of creepy vibe in his vocal, like using the satire. But then he had the background vocals come in with the women's vocals, which kind of really offset that.
Those
And then had
exploded.
this, and then this guitar solo that had a lot of energy in it. And I feel like all of those pieces fit well, like really well together.
Yeah, it was very, very cool.
2 thumbs up from me.
It was like I said, very different though. It's just crazy. Again, we've said this so many times, how many different sounds have come out of the 70s and the 60s. So unique how, we're coming to Frank here. We said, renowned on the guitar, and we've already gone through so many great guitarists on the channel, and a lot of them arose from this era, right? So it's pretty wild to think how much musical talent was living in these decades.
Yeah. And like you said, so much creativity and uniqueness to all of it.
Yeah. Let us know anything we need to know about Frank down below in those comments. Hit that like button, as I said in the beginning. If you enjoyed it and you forgot, hit that like button now. Make sure you're subscribed as well, because lots of our channel subscribers have said that they've been unsubscribed and have had to resubscribe many times. And apparently this is a part of the YouTube algorithm that, it's trying to stay on top of people being subscribed or unsubscribed to certain channels for whatever reason. So just make sure that you're subscribed. We want to have you around with us in this community because it's so fantastic. You guys really showed up in our last few issues that we had.
Yeah, thank you so much for
on the
support,
platform.
guys.
You guys were really, really supportive, so we're grateful for that. And we're grateful that we got to check out some Frank Zappa. We're grateful for all of you. We're grateful we got to check out this music today.
Yes.
And we hope you're having a blessed day today. Other than that, come back and see us on our next one. Take care.
Thanks for watching, guys.